My name is Falina, and I'm a 21-year-old girl living in a small village. Life here is simple, and all the kids grow up playing together. Every child has a best friend, and mine was Taylor. We were more than just friends, we were sisters in spirit, sharing everything, from our secrets to our dreams. Even though I was a year older than Taylor, we went to the same school, and we spent most of our time together. I've always had a deep love for art. Since I was a child, sitting in my room with a pencil and sketchpad was my favorite thing to do. I could draw for hours, lost in a world of my own creation. I didn't enjoy socializing much, I was an introvert who preferred the quiet company of my thoughts. Taylor, however, was the complete opposite. She was the life of every gathering, always surrounded by friends, always out and about. Despite being so different, nothing could come between us. As time passed, my passion for art turned into something more. I started getting commissions to draw for people, earning a little money along the way. This wouldn't have happened without Taylor's support. She was my biggest promoter, always telling people about my talent. Thanks to her, I became known in the village as a skilled artist. When I first started taking paid commissions, I was nervous, but Taylor encouraged me every step of the way. Eventually, I built a small but steady business around my art. Then one day, Taylor introduced me to her boyfriend, Sam. He was kind, funny, and quickly became part of our little circle. It wasn't long before we were a trio, me, Taylor, and Sam. Life was good. I was able to pay my school fees and bills with my art, and I was happy. But life isn't always kind. After a while, work started to dry up. I couldn't find any new clients, and soon I ran out of money. Bills piled up, and I couldn't keep up with my school payments. Even Taylor, who was always willing to help, didn't have the means to lend me money. I felt stuck. One evening, Taylor came to me with a request. "Hey, Falina, Sam's birthday is coming up, and I want you to draw his portrait as a surprise gift. Can you do it?" I smiled and said, "Of course. Anything for you." Taylor had always been there for me, so there was no way I could charge her for something like this, even though I badly needed the money. "Just don't let Sam find out," she added, grinning. "It's supposed to be a surprise." The next day, I started working on the portrait. Sam's birthday was a week away, on September 23rd. 2 days after I began, something surprising happened. Around 8 p.m., I got a call from a potential client. He had heard about my work and wanted to hire me to draw a portrait for his girlfriend. I was thrilled, this could be the job I needed to get back on track. We discussed the price and timeline over the phone. Then, as usual, I asked to see the photo he wanted me to draw. When he sent it, my heart skipped a beat. It was Sam. For a moment, I thought it was a joke, maybe Taylor and Sam were trying to prank me. But something about the client's voice and the urgency in his tone told me it wasn't a joke. I was stuck. Should I turn down the job and risk losing much-needed money? Or should I go ahead and draw it, knowing it might cause tension between me and Taylor? Even if I did it in secret, Sam would recognize my signature. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept asking myself, who is this client? Why does he want Sam's portrait? Could Sam be hiding something from Taylor? I didn't want to believe it, but doubt started creeping into my mind. The next morning, I decided to meet the client in person. I needed answers. To my surprise, the client turned out to be Sam's older sister. She explained that she wanted to give the portrait to Sam as a gift from their family. I breathed a huge sigh of relief, feeling silly for letting my imagination run wild. I told her that I was already working on a portrait of Sam for Taylor. She understood and agreed that I would finish Taylor's portrait first, and later, I would draw another one for the family. On Sam's birthday, Taylor gave him the portrait. He was overjoyed, and I felt a surge of pride, not just for my art, but for the friendship I shared with Taylor. She hugged me and said, "Falina, you've outdone yourself. Thank you for helping me make this birthday so special." Later that night, as we sat together under the stars, I realized how much Taylor and Sam meant to me. They weren't just friends, they were family. And in that moment, I knew that life might throw challenges my way, but with friends like Taylor by my side, I could overcome anything. With Taylor's unwavering support and my determination, I managed to get back on my feet. I paid off my school debts and continued to grow as an artist. And through it all, Taylor remained my best friend, the one who helped turn my passion into a career and reminded me that true friends are there, even when life gets tough.